Do I invade your space? Someone says I'm everywhere. Good. Hello, this is ShortMeTina from ShortMeTina.com doing a video recap for ticker AMD right now. What you're looking at is a daily chart dating back to around May of 2018. But let's just focus in on the stock or price action after the stock broke out of resistance, which is around here of $15 or $16. We had this huge run up here, and again, I've been calling for a major pullback for the past few days. I started to call that the stock was overextended around August 27th, and then you have obviously this huge run up. But this run up here, let me highlight it. I think that's more so like an exhaustion sort of run up right here. Okay. Focusing on price action here. So definitely based on the candle today, this long red candle, which denotes a lot of selling, based on volume, we had above average selling here, above average selling here a few days earlier. In my opinion, you're looking at distribution. I think they're unloading into strength. And if going into tomorrow and next week, if AMD breaches 29.87, this low here, I think we're going to have a major correction. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm not bullish in the long term on AMD. On the contrary, I am, and I'm actually anticipating, no offense to the longs, I'm actually awaiting and anticipating a real pullback, something like 20, even 25% for me to even consider going long. But I definitely wouldn't go long up here. There's clear selling, right? We went from a high of 34.14 and we closed at 30.48. That's huge range, right? And again, looking at price action, looking at volume the past few days, a lot of selling. I'm expecting more downside for ticker AMD. So that's kind of it. What else do I have to say? Oh, and one of my darlings that looks like it's ready to move, ticker GLW. Okay, ticker GLW. Love this chart. Love this setup. Rounding bottom that took about 8 months to form. Huge gap up. Long green candle. Above average volume after the company reported earnings. Stock traded sideways for about a month. And boom, right here. Today we had the breakout. Stock went as high as 35.10. We closed at 35.06. I've been telling everyone about this stock for free since it was trading, I want to say around here, since the gap up of around $30. So if you've ignored this, you've missed about 5 points, meaning $5 for every share owned. So if you owned a measly, I shouldn't say measly, but if you owned 100 shares, you would have made $500 in like about a month. If you owned 1,000 shares, you would have made $5,000. And I don't think it stops here, right? We closed at 35.06 on volume after this gap up, after this consolidation, after this breakout, all bullish signals. Now for me, the final hurdle is we need to test this high, which we did today. I didn't even realize that. We tested the high of 35.10 today, right? We pulled back. If we can just break out of this high 35.10 and close above there, I think we're on our way with GLW. And in regards to my projected price range, I think we can get anywhere from $44 to $50. So you're still looking at anywhere from 9 to 55. What's that? 20? Anywhere from okay, my math is off. No, anywhere from 10 to $20 of upside, meaning for every share owned, you can gain an extra $10 to $20 based on my projections. So it looks like GLW is ready to leave the train station, right? So opposite to the volume that you saw with what did I just do? Ticker AMD, right? So you see volume, green, volume here above average. I think that's accumulation versus this, right? Where you have selling, selling, which in my opinion is distribution. So that's it. Bearish in the shorter term on AMD. I think it's due for a major correction. But longer term, I'm very bullish on AMD, and definitely GLW. Put that on your watch list. Watch the stock. I think this is ready to run. So that's it. ShortMeTina from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any part of this video, do two things for me. One, head on over to my YouTube page at ShortMeTina and hit that subscribe button. Then head on over to ShortMeTina.com, sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support.